single day I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Hello and welcome to justcomparecars.com. My name's James and today I'm going to be doing a walk around video of this 2015 Land Rover Defender 130. It's 2.2 TDCI with a mobile workshop. It's done 104,000 miles and it's got full contract service history. Now, I'm sure if you're watching this video you know exactly what it is. Quite a rare beast, and I can tell you from experience that when these come in they don't stay here for very long. So if you like what you see, make sure you come and get it as soon as you can. Right, so the idea of the walk around video is that I will show you basically everything that you would need to see if you were here in person. So I'll show you all the panels, I'll show you the wheels and the tyres, I'll show you in the actual workshop itself, I'll show you all around it basically as if you're here in person. I'll show you in the cab, then I'll show you under the bonnet, and then finally I'll show you under the chassis, and we'll go from there. The videos are quite long, it's got to be said, but I'm sure you'd agree once you watch the video it just saves a lot of time, because at the end of the day I'll do everything that you would if you were here in person. We generally find that most people will buy on the back of the videos. There's a few things to mention as well. I am recording the video in 4K, so whatever you're watching it on, obviously make sure it's on the best possible settings to match this. If you're happy with what you see after you've watched the video, we can deliver the vehicle anywhere in the world. Obviously in the UK it's much easier, and if it's in the world I just need a port and then we can get you a price from there. If you want to finance a vehicle, we've got lots of different options, including no deposits. It's obviously up to you and your personal circumstances, but if you give us a call we can give you a quote. It takes about 5 minutes and we can usually get your decision within about an hour. Right, let's start with the bonnet and we'll work our way around. Obviously the other thing to mention is if you've got any questions after you've watched the video, give us a shout and I'll do anything I can for you. Right, so as you can see it's got the checker plate on the bonnet, and needless to say it looks in very good condition. The paintwork that you can see beyond the checker plate looks in fantastic condition as well. Obviously whoever's had this has obviously looked after it. It doesn't take a genius to figure that out. So on the front you can see that there is a winch with a limit of about 1,000, well this is 1,000 kilos, so a ton. I can show you that working. We'll get all the bits out in a bit and I'll show you working, no problem at all. On the front everything looks very smart. Obviously it's 2015, it's one of the last ones that were made, so it goes without saying, you know, it's obviously one of the later ones that were made. It's in good condition. So front wing, obviously it's a work tool, it's been used as a work tool, so there are going to be bits on it. I can tell you that it's in exceptionally good condition. There is a small dent there, if you can see that. There's a small mark there, it's not bad. But other than that, it looks in really good condition. Front wheel and tyre, wheels in good condition. As you can see, it's got the HGV style markers, so you can see that the nuts haven't moved. Tyre basically looks like new, BF Goodrich. Excuse me. As you can see, the glass is in great condition, there's no cracks or chips. Mirror back, there is a little bit of damage there, it's not serious but it is there. Let's have a quick look at the glass. The glass is intact. So, door, let's have a quick look down the side. We've got a little dent, is it there? Not serious, but just being honest with you. So yeah, great condition. As you can see, there are orange lights and there's tube kits on the top with rollers. There's rear work lamps, reversing camera. So let's concentrate on the panels first. So as you can see down the side, everything looks very clean and tidy. There's a little bit of damage here. It's not serious, but it's there. So first cupboard that we come to is like a little utility room. As you can see, there's a paper towel. Excuse me. There's a hand basin to wash your hands with tap. And if it works, does it work? There is water. Oh, yeah, it does work. Yeah. I'll show you worked it. I've not read the instructions. Maybe it's do you have to prime it or something? We've got hand cleaning sanitizers. There's a inverter, 240 volts, water tanks, gosh, all sorts. Oh, locks up. There is keys for everything as well, by the way. So in the side locker, that comes up very easily, and there's little cubby holes in there with all sorts of bits. I mean, we do sell these to people that maybe sometimes make them into coffee shops, you know, like mobile coffee shops. That would work quite well for you. Little bits and bobs that you would have. There's a magnetic work plate, so if you want to put like a lamp on the side of it or whatever, you could attach it to that. Got my words out. Rear door is again exceptionally clean, really good condition. There's one little tiny dent there. You see that? Other than that, it's in really good condition. Rear tow bar. These will tow 3.5 ton, I'm sure you're aware. Let's open that up. Attachment bar there. Just get that round. Just attach that in there. Right, so it's all opened up. As you can see, really great aperture, good size in the back, loads of space, nice work area, and we've got lots of little cubby holes. Super long drawer. Everything's really clean. As you can see, you got, oops, sorry about that. Sorry about that, it's camera had a moment for a second. We're back on. The drawers, and well, not sure what that is. One of those. Oh, is that for the LED light? That's for the LED light. 12 volt sockets. Everything just looks in good condition. Let's have a quick look on the top. So yeah, everything looks in nice condition. I can tell you that the reversing camera does work. There's actually two. So you've got this long distance one here, and then this one for your tow bar. So you've got the best of both worlds. I will show you that working in a few minutes time. Leave that open for a second. It has got steps on the bottom as well. So down the driver's side, oh, tell you what, I didn't do the rear wheel, excuse me, sorry. So passenger side rear wheel and tyre, again, it's got the HGV style clip, so you can obviously see that they've not moved. And again, the tyre's in great condition, and it's a matching BF Goodrich, again with loads of tread. Okay, so driver's side, again, we'll just work our way down. I'll look at the panels first, and then we can work on the other bits from there. So as you can see, all the panels are very clean and tidy, and it just looks very smart as well. Rear wheel and tyre, driver's side, again, it's got the HGV style markers and a BF Goodrich tyre, which is matching and again in very good condition. So this side, once opened up, can tell you that opens really easily. There's no struggling to do it. Everything just looks nice and neat and tidy. As you can see, they'll hold 15 kilos, I'm guessing. Obviously all these will unbolt, as you can see, and you can make it work for you as you wish. Next cupboard. Oops. It's a decent sized door. Again, you've got another 230 volt plugs and more racking, fire extinguisher, and everything just looks clean. It's obviously been looked after, which is nice. There's a 12 volt socket on the outside there, and another tube for your bits. I don't know what you put in there, maybe like a awning or I don't know, poles, whatever. Plenty of space anyway. Excuse me. So, driver's side door, just shut that. So the door is in great condition. There's a little dent there. It's not serious. Doesn't really stick out, to be honest with you, but it is there, so I want to show it you. Well, the panel's in great condition. The door, there's a little, as I say, a little dent there. Not serious. Roof panel is in great condition, as is the rest of it, I suppose, really, to be honest with you. Back of the mirror on this one's in perfect condition. There's no damage, as is the mirror. There's a small dent there. Doesn't really show up, but it's there. Wings in good condition. I can't actually see anything on that. Well, telling a lie, there's a dent there, as you can see, and there's a small scratch. Driver side front wheel and tyre. Again, it's got the matching HGV style markers, and as you can see, it's a matching tyre, BF Goodrich, and again, as new. Right, let's have a look inside. Obviously it's a Defender, there's no thrills inside. They are what they are in regards to extras, windy windows, but the door panel's in great condition, as is the seats. There's a small hole in the plastic there, but if you know anything about these just, there you go, come off, and you can replace that if you were really bothered about it. Obviously they are a work tool, and neither here nor there. I believe you can get a new base for a few pounds, not a lot of money at all. But in regards to the seat, the bolsters are actually in very good condition, nice and firm, and actually very clean. Let me just jump in. So, inside we've got a few buttons. We've got work lamp, cab light, interior rear, and a few other bits. You've got an Alpine Bluetooth head unit, so you can do hands-free calling. There is a night heater. Don't know if it works or not. Let's try it. That's on. It seems to be working. I can hear something whirring, so that suggests that it is. So that's good. Let's start it up. I'll show you the reversing cameras. Let's switch that off, not put you through that. So as you see, you've got that's your standard camera, and then when you pop it in reverse, you've got your view of the tow bar. Everything seems nice and clean inside. Passenger seats, as you can see, is in good condition. Everything looks nice and clean. It smells nice and clean. I'm an ex-smoker and I always pick up on cigarette smell, and there's no signs of any cigarette smoke at all. It's got stability control, fog lights. It has got an extra couple of cigar sockets there, so for extra 12 volts. And there's your wand for your winch. Right, so switch the engine off. As you can see, lots and lots of keys for all the different things on the back and on the roof and everything. There are 2 keys, and there are also 2 alarm fobs as well, the new style ones. Right, let me jump out. We'll pop the bonnet. Under the bonnet, again, it matches everything else. It's just nice and clean. Everything looks smart. Oh, we've got Amy's coming to say hello and bark at me. Hello, Amy. All right. That's everything's nice and clean under there. Everything looks smart. There's no signs of any oil residue on anything. Belts look good. Everything just looks nice and clean, as you'd expect. Let's have a quick look at the chassis. So the chassis looks nice and smart, very clean actually. Let's go to the other side. Much the same. No signs of any oil leaks underneath it. Everything looks very smart and straight actually, to be fair. Right, I'll stop the video there and I'll get the winch set up and we can show you that working as well. Okay, right, so got that sorted out and just start it up. As you can hear, it fires into action straight away, no problem. Sounds really nice as well. So you've got your wand plugged into your front. Obviously make sure the emergency stop is up. There is an isolate switch which I'll show you in a minute on the passenger seat. As you can see, that all works perfectly well. Everything works as it should. While the engine's running, I will show you the beacons, interior rear, and the cab light, as you can see, lights up bright LED. The orange beacons which work perfectly well. Rear working lamps. And beacon on the front again, and there's two on the front as well. As you can see, everything works as it should. Okay, let me just switch that off. Switch those lights off so I don't flatten the battery. Okay, so I'll end the video there. Obviously, if you've got any questions that you need to ask in regards to what you've seen today, or if you need to know anything else, or as I said before, just buy it or apply for finance, please give us a shout and we'll be happy to help. All my contact details are on the very last page. Thank you for your time. Bye bye.